Okay, we have some more races today in the R class, and I'll be using this 911 GT1 Porsche um, at the Spa circuit in Germany, Circuit de la Spa Francorchamps, or however you pronounce it. So anyway, I'm going through things and making some adjustments um, with the suspension to hopefully make it like react better than in the last time that I used it. And so here I go on the first lap of qualifying. And I get through this corner pretty good and getting ready to head up to the timing lights that are right there. And then hard braking into this super tight right-hander going down this hill to head you up the other side of the hill, the kind of valley, and then you head up this hill here in this sweeping right-hander that if you're not careful, you'll slide off the track. And then this is a fairly long straightaway where you're able to get up to almost top speed, but then hard braking for this right-hander that traverses over to this pretty sharp left-hander and then another tight right-hander. Short straightaway, another tight right-hander, and I slightly go off track there, rein it back in, come around. I'm not feeling real good about this qualifying lap so far. And I'm not real happy with the suspension adjustments that I did in the car. It doesn't feel nearly as stable as it did previously. So these adjustments that I made, I'm gonna have to readjust because this thing is like dancing around on me a lot. And as of right now, I'm kind of paying attention on what I'm doing driving, so I'm not taking a look at what the other drivers are doing as far as their lap times go. And I go off track here, and I'm like, man, this thing is really not reacting the way that it used to, so I have to fix those adjustments. But as I come around here to conclude the first qualifying lap, I take a quick look and I go, wait a minute, there was three people. Now there's only two? Oh, well, this certainly doesn't happen very often, where you end up going head to head. And there's only, 6 seconds left, so it's not like other people are going to be joining this race. So the qualifying concluded, and waiting for things to load for the race itself. Um, and it looks like I'm going to be going head to head with another Porsche, a different variation. This is a Cayman GTS, a 2018 Porsche with an interesting take on a camouflage paint job. So here we go. And this guy beats me off the line pretty good. He kind of brushes the wall a little bit right there, but he's pulling away from me pretty strong too, so I'm thinking, well, this guy is going to be a handful. He kind of slows down going up this part, and I'm trying to find a spot where I can get around him. I kind of tag him, which I didn't want to do, but he's like right in the middle. I slow down for this corner and I make it through here. He's now bumping into me, which is appropriate. I get an off-track violation right there. And I'm looking and I'm going, well, this guy is almost 2 seconds behind me. How is he 2 seconds behind me when he was going so fast? I'm kind of curious about that, but I try to stay focused on the task at hand. And now he's 3 seconds behind me. 3.5 seconds, almost 4 seconds behind me. So I'm kind of wondering to myself, what is this guy doing? He's certainly not being very aggressive on the track. But I just put the pedal to the metal and say, okay, here we go. Braking hard for this right-hand hairpin and head down this hill again. Get up to about 140 or so, 150. Then you have to slow down to like go up this sweeper part. And I keep wondering to myself, where is this guy? He's 7 seconds behind me. When he beat me off the line. He's got a fast car. I was kind of hoping to be more of a head-to-head kind of thing. And this car that I'm driving is not handling anything close to like what it should be. So I'm not laying down good lap times anyway. And I'm going, how is this guy 8.5 seconds behind me? He must be, when he's driving around the track in first gear or something. But I just keep at it. Now he's 10 seconds behind me. 11 seconds behind me. So this guy, has he had some kind of mechanical failure or something? I don't know. But I'm making my way around to conclude the second lap. And I have to brake hard so I don't go off track. That's kind of a tricky transition right there, and then hard braking for this right-hand hairpin corkscrew that leads you up onto the front straightaway. And as I finish up the front straightaway, I'm sitting there looking and going, man, this guy is like 14 seconds behind me. So I don't know what happened to him. I got bonus points for that segment right there. That's always nice. I don't know that I'll get any for this segment. Oh, I did. Okay. So I'm not doing too fast. So now it's showing a DNF. So this guy quit. He quit the race. Um, so chances are real good that I'm going to end up winning this race. But, let's face it, that's not very hard to do when you're the only one in the race. And this is pretty rare. I've had this happen a couple of times to me in the past, in Motorsport 7, but not in this new one. I haven't had this happen to me before. Um, and in most instances, the field is like completely full of all 24 drivers. Occasionally, I'll have some that, have 6 or 8 or 12 or something, but this is the first one where it was like a head to head thing, and then this guy bailed. So, I mean, I thought about bailing on it, but I'm like, well, no. I mean, I'm in the race. I'll go ahead and finish it, even though the little um, animation at the end of it, I'm going to be the only one that's on the podium because nobody else is in the race. But I guess I can suffer through basking in all that glory. Not that it's really a glorious win. It's like, how are you not going to win? You're the only one in the race. So there we go. That's my race today in my 911 GT1 at the Spa track. And like I mentioned previously, I'm the only one on the podium. So that's my video for today. I hope you liked it, and I will see you on the racetrack.